Before I went to Odessa, I had this vision of this kind of dark, kind of a lonely place. I didn't expect to see a lot of happy faces. I thought I would have a hard time being around the children. I thought it was going to be very sad. And I was a little concerned, about what I was going to see, and I was a little worried. But I was pleasantly surprised.
When we got there, it was bright. It wasn't just warm, which was nice to see, but it was bright. It was homey. There really was a lot of love between the adult caregivers and the kids. And amongst the kids, there was a lot of nurturing of the younger kids by the older kids.
It was so powerful. I was so impressed that the organization was able to feed them as much as they were. They had beds, they had warmth, they had clothes. And the children all got along. It really was this amazing family.
There are 12 sets of what I would call community parents that take shifts, rotate through, come into the homes, 2 sets of parents, 3 sets of parents at a time, and they play with the children, they tutor the children, make sure that they're getting their homework done, they help them with sewing. They're just there for the kids. They're making sure that they're playing with the games appropriately, encouraging the kids to sing. It's a very affectionate relationship that they have with the children. There's a lot of warmth.
We saw the JBN in action in Odessa. We had a wonderful evening observing a Kung Fu class that the boys were taking, and after 6 months, only 6 months of study, they were taking it very seriously, and they were advancing really well with the instructor they had there. On the other side of the building, they had the girls studying kind of a modern art, dance, gymnastics sort of course with an instructor.
And we also then went out, the whole kit and caboodle, all of the kids who were there that evening, went out to play in a game land, a multi-activity room, a huge room, in a mall that had a climbing wall, that had air hockey, all sorts of games for the kids to go. And again, just be like normal kids, blow off steam, have a good time.
We went clothes shopping with 3 girls. One of the community parents, the mothers, was with us and helping them stay on budget, but find the fashionable coat that would make them feel like a teenager. They had a look they wanted to have, and they wanted to feel like the girls that they're going to school with. And I have to say that was like shopping with our own teenage daughters. It was a nightmare.
So picky.
So picky. They were so typical teenage girls. I had a blast. And so we took some time in a mall, a couple of hours, rack after rack after rack, finding these coats. And in the end, there were 3 happy faces. Rabbi Wolf, he knows that teenage girls have to be treated a little bit differently than, say, the boys who don't care if they're hand-me-down clothes. He accepts that this is what he needs to do for those girls to help their confidence stay put. They are already differentiated by being an orphan. They're already set apart by that. He doesn't want them to be any further set apart by putting on a used coat, old clothing. So he's willing to buy this for them, while at the same time he wears a hand-me-down suit coat, and that's okay with him.